oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't a doubt. Am I ready? What you
What's going on, everyone? I'm Jaren, and today we are talking about Renfield. This movie is directed by Chris McKay, who's responsible for movies like The Tomorrow War and the Lego Batman movie, which I absolutely enjoyed, as we follow the story of Renfield, Dracula's singular henchman slash inmate at the lunatic asylum, as he longs for a life away from the Count, his various demands, and the bloodshed that comes along with them. When the internet first got whiff that Nicolas Cage was in full costume and makeup as Dracula, I was like, sign me up. The era of Nick Cage being back in blockbuster movies is back, and I was a little bit worried because they were lacking a little bit of his presence in the trailer. And I was thinking to myself, is this a marketing strategy where they use a really big name to sell a movie? Will he not be in this movie that much? But no worries. Surprisingly enough, he has a lot of screen time as the center villain, and I couldn't be more happy about it. He is purely the reason you should go see this movie. Similar to the narrative of the 2015's Victor Frankenstein, we follow in the perspective of our iconic Universal Monsters assistant, Renfield, played by Nicholas Hoult, who chimes in with a little bit of charm and heroism, explaining his undying loyalty to serve Dracula and how he's trying to untether the difficult and toxic relationship he has with him. Guys, if you can hear rain in the background, I apologize. It's a little bit distracting. I thought I left all this rain back in Portland when I came home to Maui, but now it's muggy and it's raining and it's a tad bit loud. Bear with me. So, from movies like X-Men First Class, Warm Bodies, Mad Max Fury Road, and even The Menu, Holt has graced the screen once again with his ability, his talent to alienate his persona from everyone else in the cast, but somehow manages to relate to the audience in a way that I wish that a lot of people would give him more praise for. Even with the material that he's given to dish out some comedic chops, I actually admire him for stepping up in a few moments or even a few scenes where he actually gets to do his own stunts. Getting back to Mr. Cage, he chewed up every scene that he had, keeping it one part Bela Lugosi's Dracula and the other part Nick Cage madness. I was laughing out loud. I chuckled at every single moment he had to just embrace his dark side so effortlessly. And he was just perfect. Even just the scenes between him and Holt playing off one another with that master and servant dynamic was just gold. And oh my god, I think this might be the most fun he had in a villainous role since Face Off. Now, I'm not sure what went on with the script or the final product, whether that would be her character's profession, her development, or even just a miscasting. But I personally feel that Aquafina was just wrong for this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, I really like her comedic stuff. I even respect the fact that she took on a more serious role in a movie like The Farewell. But the way that she plays a cop, trying to do everything by the book, trying to be like her dad, trying to take down criminals in a corrupt system, I don't know, and sort of adding that Aquafina flair, it just didn't work for me. It felt like an entirely different movie. Speaking of a whole different movie, there is a subplot that rivals the goals between Aquafina and Ben Schwartz's character involving a crime family, and I just didn't give a shit. I thought it took away and overshadowed the main focus between Dracula and Renfield, and every time we would just cut back and forth to it, I was just impatiently waiting, rolling my eyes, checking my watch, and I was like, can we just get back to our Nicholas boys? There's a sense of camp to be appreciated here, and then there are the more serious story elements that just didn't mesh well and it bogs the movie down. Thank goodness for the editing team because they happen to squeeze the pacing of the film to a point where things kind of present themselves in a much more sleek and fast paced kind of fashion. And it doesn't necessarily make them feel rushed, but I do feel like there was a lot of material that was left on the cutting room floor. The makeup and special effects were pretty amazing. Starting off with Dracula, I really admired the deteriorating look that he would have when he was not properly fed, and then there his nails or his teeth from top to bottom being sharp enough to tear through flesh. And then we also have Renfield that after he eats a few bugs, he just starts kicking some ass, which led to some gruesome dismemberments and some gnarly kills. But I do have to admit that after a while, the CG blood splatter did run out of steam for me in the halfway point. Although the movie could have used just a little bit more footage of Holt and Cage playing off one another, or even flashbacks of them navigating this life from past to present, I really enjoyed the sessions that Renfield had with the church group. I thought there were some genuine gags in there, and I also liked how they were guiding him and contributing to leading him on the right path to healing, making decisions for himself, or even just wanting the life that he deserves. It was a rather cathartic element that I really appreciated the narrative for. Overall, if you saw the trailer, read the synopsis, and thought, no, that sounds stupid, that looks stupid, I think I'll pass, it's not my cup of tea, I'll probably wait for it when it hits streaming, you're not missing out on much, honestly. Maybe go for a walk or read a book instead. But if you saw the trailer and you thought, fuck yes, that's the movie that I want to see, then go ahead and check it out. You're going to have a blast. Honestly, you're going to get your money's worth for 90 minutes. It is not perfect, but it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, it's Nick freaking Cage as the Prince of Darkness. Do you need more convincing? Alright, guys, that's all I got to share about that movie. I am back from my trip. I am back from Portland to Maui, and I brought back this shirt from the Freaky But True Emporium. Uh, yeah, Peculiarium. Okay, I misstepped on that one. Did a lot of shopping. Got to catch up with a lot of amazing friends. Just, what a blast! I need to do vacation more. Plus, I didn't know that robots have taken over the food industry, so it really shows you that I just need to do that just a little bit more. It really cleared my head. I'm actually a little more happy going back to work after 5 years of just working straight. But anyways, I intend to catch up on a lot of movies and dish out some more reviews. I'll be checking out Evil Dead Rise this upcoming week and getting that review out for you. In the meantime, look forward to more reviews. I am Jaren Banawag. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the movies. Take care.
Let me know. Am I ready?